Hey, it's Dave Hinkle from Joystiq here, and I have the final Nvidia Shield. It's a nice little carrying case here with a nice little port in the back to plug it in and charge it up while it's in there. So this is the clamshell PC Android streaming thing, whatever you want to call it. I mean, who knows what to call it. It's not like anything else. But clamshell design, they have a little faceplate here. Pull it up, and I've already got it booted up here at the main menu. So Android interface, as you can see. But this is final. This has gone through some iterations, and this is what people are going to get. So first, let's just run down some stuff. We've got a 16 gigabyte internal storage capacity with SD card on the back that's expandable. So they've tested up to 64 gigabytes, but they don't know what the maximum is at this point. But your typical Android front here that you're used to seeing. And they also have something called the Tegra Zone, which is their own storefront. As you can see, I hit that little Nvidia button there, and it takes us to here, the Tegra Zone. So you can see Shield optimized games. You can see, all your games that you have, and they'll pretty much break everything down in that way. And then there's the PC games, which is in beta over on the side. So this is a 5-inch 720p Retina screen. It looks really good, especially when I played a little Borderlands 2 earlier, and I was streaming that from a PC, and it looked great, ran great. So it's $350. They announced the price, and it's $349. Pre-orders are going to start on May 20th, and you'll be able to pre-order through select retailers like GameStop and Micro Center and Newegg if you're a fan of online shopping. I'm going to go ahead and hit the button here and get back. Anything Android related, any Android app will run on this as long as it supports landscape mode. That seems to be the only kind of requirement at the time. But I'll go back to Tegra Zone here, and I will play something. So let's see. Let's run a little GTA Vice City. I played a couple different genres here with the Shield today, and FPS games were great. I played a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 3, that was great, and everything seems to be running fine, and the screen itself is just beautiful. It looks really good. So this is taking a little bit to boot up here. But it has an onboard mic, which you can see right there, maybe a little dot there. It has built-in GPS too, so if you want to use any of those kind of apps to take advantage of that. We also have on the back, I'll give you guys another glimpse of that. You have HDMI out, so if you want to do any kind of HDMI to TV type deal. You have micro USB, you have a headphone jack, but again, it has a built-in mic if you don't want to do the headphone thing. Let's see here. Let's get you booted up. That'll work. So it does have a touchscreen, as you can see. It's required sometimes. I mean, these are Android apps running on this, so it's only natural. As far as battery life, though, any Tegra 4 optimized game, that's going to run you about 4 to 6 hours of gameplay. Just any other Android app is going to run you around they haven't finalized it yet, but around 10 hours. And then streaming video is around 20 hours is what they're saying. But you can see here, I play inverted, so this will probably look really bad while I play. But it's running smooth, looks great, feels good. They've gone through a lot of iterations with the hardware itself. As you can see down around the analog sticks is very recessed, so as you're not kind of running into the actual hardware itself. The D-pad feels a lot like the Xbox 360 controller, and the triggers too also feel a lot like the Xbox 360 controller. What I really like though, that's nice, is you kind of get down near the end and you kind of feel where you're about to hit maximum, so that's really nice. Then you have these shoulder buttons up here. They're a little bit smaller than what you see on the current Xbox 360 controller, but feel just the same, very clicky. So, and then you have the dual analog sticks here. They're symmetrical style, not the asymmetrical like you see on Xbox or something like that. Your normal face buttons, your speakers, and then you've got the Nvidia button, which I can just hit to get out of an app at any time. Pop right back in. You have your volume button, and then you hit that and you can basically tap the screen to increase the volume or decrease the volume. And then usual other things like home and stuff like that. So you can run pretty much any Android app on this thing as long as it supports landscape mode. So that's basically about it. This is final hardware. This is what's going to ship to people starting in June. The goal for Nvidia is to ship by the end of June. They haven't said specifically when, but pre-orders open on May 20th through those select retailers I said. $349, only one SKU, 16 gigabytes, and that's it. So David Hinkle from Joystiq, thank you for watching.